All right, let's just dive right into it. We were just talking before you jumped in, Joey. We got Snooki and Joey here. Snooki, you like the cold? You like snow and all that shit? Oh.
I do. I love snow. I love the cold. I just hate sweating, I think. But also I love snow because then it reminds me of Christmas and it's family time and presents. So I just like the whole vibe of winter.
But just like from the Jersey Shore vibe of like you want to be tan and you're on the beach and you're in your bikini drinking at the bar. That's like the opposite of being like you're over it.
I know a lot of people don't know the true me, and that's just like my job me. But my true me is pale in the snow drinking hot cocoa.
Wow.
I drink hot cocoa.
I love hot cocoa.
Red wine.
Well, yeah, that too. But I love hot cocoa in the winter.
What about you, Joey? You have
I hate sweating too, but I don't want to be winter all the time. I like to the fall and I'm fat, so I run hot anyway. So it's like always 75 and sunny for me, even in the winter. So
you're not fat, Joey.
Oh, thanks, girl.
You're a big guy, but you're not fat.
Thank you. Well, no, I don't like being hot either. So I like to keep my room so I can like keep perishables.
Yeah, you're like me. You love being cold.
Yeah, I like being cold.
Yeah.
And so what you guys like? Have you been surviving this quarantine separate from each other? Have you guys seen each other much?
No, not at all.
Wow.
I miss Joey. I definitely miss him, but we still have our podcast together. So we moved to Fridays now because we wanted it to be classy and say TJI Friday. That's why we're drunk. So we moved to Fridays. So we still get to talk to each other and we still text each other, but we haven't seen each other. So it definitely sucks.
Yeah. Have you guys seen each other?
No. I mean, we see each other like every damn day on this thing here, but no. I mean, last time I saw John was, the last day of work. He went up to closer to Boston, and I'm back home in my apartment. That's it.
Yeah.
He was having trouble with the connection. He'll hop back in. But were you guys? My hair is getting crazy. It's getting long.
You had a corona scare.
What's that?
You had a corona scare.
Yes, I did, and
oh my god!
But I went and I got the antibody test too, just to see if maybe I picked it off. I'm all clear on that, so no corona here. I couldn't.
Like shit when you were coughing up a lung.
Oh, it was. I had every symptom there was, and I guess I just had
crazy.
Yeah, that was nuts. But were you guys at all like? Did you guys need a break? Were you guys ever like around each other too much, and you're happy to separate, or were you just like sad to be separated?
Not too much. We're not always with each other, but like when we do, we always have fun. So it's like we're not up each other's ass 24/7. But like every week we could see each other.
I bet you would like that if you were up each other's ass 24/7, huh, Joey?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Joey just recently started ass stuff.
Yeah, I had a whoopsie-daisy by myself in quarantine.
I mean, you might as well tell them the story because you already said it on our podcast, so it's not a secret.
So I haven't had butt sex since like into it.
Brace yourself.
I know. I haven't had it sucking in my ass for like probably 10, 15 years.
What?
Maybe.
You haven't had to hang on. You haven't had to what?
I haven't gotten fucked in the ass.
I think it's something in my ass. I was like, I don't know how that works.
I'm more of a blouse because like there's tops and bottoms. I'm like a top, but I'm really feminine, so I'm like a blouse.
Yeah, so I'm surprised. I would have guessed that. Well, I don't know, because you're a big guy, so I can understand you being a top, but also, like you said, you're feminine, and I could see you being a bottom. So,
right.
I guess it cuts both ways. But so you have not been fucked in the ass for 15 years, and then you had a
whoopsie-daisy.
Yeah, I had a whoopsie-daisy. So we're all watching more porn these days, and then Pornhub gave away those free premium memberships. So I was like, going online looking at all different videos, and I started seeing like all these guys they're getting fucked in the ass. I said that must feel good. So I did what any girl would do in a quarantine. I reached under my bed and grabbed my dildo. I sucked it up to the wall, looped up, and then I started once I got it in there, I was like getting a little rhythm going. I go, okay, here we go. It's like riding a bike, getting your sea legs back, girl. So finally I was like, okay, let's take this to the bedroom. Okay, so once I got a little more comfortable, I lit a scented candle, put on some soft. And I went and sat down in the bed, but I didn't want it to come out, so I sat on it like that, and then I finished what I was doing. And I wasn't prepared or anything. Like normally when you bottom, you have to like prepare yourself to like insertion and like, get all ready down there. I didn't even think of it. So I was by myself and it was for the moment. It was like, I just met the guy and I just went home with him. I'm doing it and then I finally finished. Like, like when, I don't know if you can't relate to this, but girls can. Like after you finish, you want like nothing to do with dick anymore. It's kind of like when you finally come and like you're watching the porn you're watching, and you're like, "What? I'm disgusting. What the fuck?" And you're like,
"Yeah, I hate myself."
Yeah. What the fuck was I thinking? So the same idea. I was like, "Get this thing out of me! Oh my god, there's a dick in me!" I was disgusted. I ripped it out, and when I did, the fucking floodgates opened and hot shit poured out all over. And I put on the sheets. It was like a crime scene in there.
He's disgusting.
Like fucking lava everywhere. And then I tried to run my whole living room of shit.
He was wobbling to his bathroom with the dick still in his ass, and he was like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!" And there's poop flying everywhere.
I have so much here, but for starters. You start with sticking it to the wall? I thought that was like just something that happened in porn.
No, otherwise I can't reach back very far. So if you stick it to the wall, you're able to hold your cheeks open like this and just. That's in there, and then you go and you have more control over it. If you just sit down on it, you get your asshole right open.
Joey, you're like a sexual astronaut. I'm just picturing like fucking. Remember in like Apollo 13 when it's like or whatever movie it is, and they're just trying to fucking sync up the thing. Joey just reversing like an 18-wheeler at a rest stop, just fucking back.
I got it in there. And it was gross. I had to like get my whole bed and like call services to come and clean up. But
you're a real man. I respect the fuck out of you, like cleaning that up and like calling someone, because I just burned that house down.
Yeah, but now I learned my lesson. If I ever have to do it again, I have a full shower tap that I bought from Amazon, so I'll do myself ahead of time.
And you need it too.
Yeah,
I feel like that's kind of the problem for. That seems like a pain in the ass, no pun intended, for gay guys. Yeah. Like, you gotta be, like you said, if you just meet someone at the bar, it's not just like, all right, let's fucking do this. It's like, well, I don't know. I had a couple earlier. So yeah, right. It's like you gotta plan everything. Shit, man. That is wildly disgusting, Joey.
Yeah. So that's how his quarantine's going.
Imagine.
Is that just now one and done for you?
No, I'll keep doing it. I mean, I think I was trying to get myself ready in case I actually did have to take it. A good thing I did a trial run, because imagine that happened with a guy, I would have been dead.
Yeah, what would you do hypothetically?
Oh my god!
And I would shoot myself.
I mean, that's gotta be
embarrassing. I mean, a girl getting her period on the sheets is one thing, but it's like, because that's like, it's gross, but it's not as gross as shit. If that ever happened, like, how do you recover from that?
You can't. I don't think you can. I think you like Fight said, you got to burn it down, or you got to shoot yourself, or.
I'm dead serious. I'm not even kidding. I just burned the house down, and I just so it's an easy thing to blame. Like, oops, I fell asleep with a cigarette. My bad. And
with a candle in her gym, she burned that shit down.
Yeah. How fucking funny was that? The way that she was just like, she acted like everybody has a home gym and everybody's burned it down before. I burned that down. I mean, that was peak Britney craziness. I love how crazy she is.
She's a nightmare.
I love her.
Yeah, I love her too. I feel like Snook, I feel like she's so fucking famous that
she's my spirit animal.
Yeah? You kind of relate to her?
Snook, I don't think you should relate to Britney. I'm gonna be the one to say it here. I think Britney is not a good role model for people to have. I think I don't think it's entirely her fault. I think it's probably society's number one. I think there's a lot of blame to go around here. But if you look in that woman's eyes, there's nothing in there anymore. It's gone.
I get nervous when I watch her videos because I love her so much, especially like back then, Britney, like she was such an icon and so amazing and gorgeous and beautiful. Like she was a whole package. And then when I see her videos, it concerns me because I feel like her voice is shaky
Oh.
and she just doesn't look like she's there, like you said. And it's sad, especially when you're like a huge Britney fan and you grew up with her. It's like, what the hell happened?
I get nervous when I watch her videos too, because I think one day the person who's holding her captive is going to kill her. That's clearly the situation we're in
like
here.
A robot.
She's like that. Someone has her, and they tried to kill her by burning down the gym. Didn't get her that time, but they're going to try again. And eventually they're going to get Britney.
It's probably her father.
Yeah, that whole family jacked up. The whole thing is weird. Who's like who's your number one? Is Britney your number one, Snook? As far as top stars?
No, I have two number ones. So my first one is Jessica Simpson. I just fucking love her. I just think she's amazing and funny, and I just love everything about her. And then my second is Jenna Dewan.
Jenna Dewan?
She's amazing.
But you want to have lesbian sex with Jenna Dewan?
Who?
You want to have lesbian sex with Jenna Dewan?
I still love her.
No, I said you want to have lesbian sex with her.
I want to, and Jessica Simpson.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted to have sex with Jessica Simpson. Sure, I thought you.
Yes, I think she's amazing. If I were to be a lesbian and marry a woman, it would be either with Jessica Simpson or Jenna Dewan.
I thought Jessica Simpson was hot when she had that bikini on with the American flag and the camo pants on the cover.
She was anorexic then. She ate like a cracker a day.
When she was like in her prime, she was a rocket. She was a little underrated. People are always talking about Britney and Christina, and I was always like, Jessica over here is.
What's the Jessica Simpson song where she's in like a daisy field?
That's with the Daisy Dukes you're talking about.
No. She's in. Oh no, I'm not in it for the sex, Snooki. I'm in it for the vocals.
Oh, okay.
And she's dressed like a Midwestern doll.
Yeah.
And she's like on like one of those like the ones like one prop airplanes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And she was like, because she was so gorgeous. She was like pretty. Like
she's still pretty.
Dirty and shit. It was very sexy.
She's older.
But Jessica, yeah, that's true too. And so wait, but if you had to pick between Jenna and Britney, who are you going with? You have to pick.
Jenna and Jessica, you mean?
Yeah.
To marry them or like be their best friend?
To have sex with.
To have lesbian sex with.
I mean, I prefer to be their best friend. I can't choose. I love them both.
Who's your number one?
I'll take them both.
Who would you pick, Joey?
Right now, oh my God, and this is a really hot topic for you guys because it's sports related. Dan Vitale he's the new Patriot.
Who's this? I don't know. Fights?
I know nothing about sports, Joey.
They're at a sports place. That's where they work.
But
no, you know nothing about sports.
I know how to hunt for Dick, and that's the ones I like.
He just likes their ass.
They Packers, and now he's going over to the Patriots.
Okay, Dan Vitale, you're right. He's a fullback. I did not know the Patriots' new fullback signing, but you are correct. It's Dan Vitale.
You heard it here first.
I'm a former Gronk girl. Now Gronk is coming back, so I'm excited about that as well.
Yeah, Gronk's going back to Tampa. Gronk's going to Tampa. But yeah, you're right. Dan Vitale, went to Northwestern. He's a New England Patriot right now, fullback. I can.
You guys should hire Joey.
I can see it.
Let me see. I'm looking him up.
He's got a fucking hammer in his pants. That fucking big schnoz.
Wait, does a nose indicate a dick?
A deep voice and a big nose equals a big dick. Big hands, and also, guys, I'm going to teach you something. The little dip in your ear there. That indicates how long and fat your dick is. Look, mine is. You see mine is regular, short and stumpy. See there?
How would mine be?
I got a fucking.
I don't even know what hole we're going with here.
This thing here, I got a whole cavern in there, huh?
Yeah, yours looks fat.
I got a fat dick.
Oh my God!
All right, let's just.
This could have changed my whole goddamn childhood. Because guess what I got made fun of in childhood for? Small hands, big nose.
Yeah.
Guess what actually fucking matters, bro?
And a deep voice means like they're like a big.
Oh my God!
I've never heard this one. Where does that come from? That's just.
I don't know. It's like a study that gays have, I guess. I haven't study, but I've done my thesis on it, and it works.
Your latest comment on one of my Instagrams, it was we do our show Friday Night Pints, which actually we'd love to have you guys on sometime. Friday night, we all get together. It's just like happy hour on
here on the internet.
What's that?
She does FaceTime Drunks with Dean on Fridays.
Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what we do. We do it for like an hour. But Joey, you commented something about us running a train on you, I believe.
Yeah.
I'll get the exact phrasing as we talk here. But
who was that were on that day?
Let me see. It was.
I think it was like Large and Clem, Grinnell and Rudy. I think if I'm judging by your Dan Vitale,
Big Cat can get it.
Big Cat. That one. See, Big Cat. He lines up with the Dan Vitale look. But the guys on that day, I don't think it was Dan Vitale.
Yes, this was on April 24th, and Joey's comments was it was a fire emoji and the face that's like, said, please run a train on me with 3 steak emojis, like raw.
Oh my god!
And the people on the show were myself and John. It was Josh Wolf, Smitty, Eddie, Coley, Matt, Tyler, and Carl. I can.
Okay, I can see that.
That's a lot of guys.
Yeah, that's a meat.
Who's in the polo there? I want him first.
That
one behind you on the left with the blue.
Oh, that's this one right here.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm moving around. This guy right here.
He's talking about Smitty.
Yeah, Smitty is he's like 6'3", played football and D3 in football. His head is a perfect square. His head is like this block right here.
Yes, I love it.
Okay. You really
we had Andrew Collin on last week, and he's been on my radar for quite some time as one of those ambiguously gay comedians. We have DiStefano and Giannis. Those are DiStefano
and Giannis aren't ambiguously gay.
Right. DiStefano is gayer than you are, Joey. I mean, those guys. And Andrew Collin, you're right, is he's just waiting. He's like, just come out, dude. Just fucking say it. We all.
It's 3 years now, so.
DiStefano, I feel like I've seen DiStefano kiss, or maybe I've kissed him, but I've seen DiStefano kiss dudes. Like that's.
I've seen his dick pic. He showed me his dick pic on his podcast.
Oh yeah, he loves that dick pic.
Oh my god!
Have you seen it, Snook?
No, she's never.
No, I don't want to see anyone's dick.
Have you ever seen Joey's dick?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but not
in person.
I wanted to.
She's seen it.
What, like when you're just changing clothes or something like girls do?
Not in person, like on my phone. Or maybe she has. I don't know.
I've never seen it in person, but I've seen your jerk off video that you try to delete.
Not resurfaced.
Yeah. He has a little porno video of him whacking it, and that's where I saw it.
And I shoot myself in the face, and and I used to send it around like when I was hooking up back in the day.
It's gross.
And then I became famous, and everyone started tweeting it out and like putting it on the internet. And it's apparently.
So wait, like guys that you had sexted before, and then you blew up, and they were just like, "We're gonna put this out there."
Yeah, they did, and then I had to have a lawyer like take it down, like who I thought it was. And I thought, but now it's like. Hopefully it makes me famous, but we'll see. Little Red Rocket's going to be able to boost Kardashian stardom, but...
Yeah, no.
That's fucked up, though, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, that's the point, right?
Shot. It goes above my head.
Ew!
What? You're
no, it literally like flies over his shoulder, and he's like...
You're not fucking with me? You shoot it over your head?
I'm like sitting like this on my bed, and
ew! Stop! I can't.
That's my forehead. I'm like, oh,
so gross.
You watched your own 2 eyes, Snooki. You saw him give himself a facial.
Yes.
Yeah.
By mistake.
Dude,
Yep.
I think that.
And she'll text it to like my sister and stuff.
Disgusting.
What?
When we get drunk, we steal each other's phone and we fuck with each other, like everyone does it. We'll send like filthy things to family members. She sends it to my dad.
Actually, I send it to Poppy.
Shut up.
That is
like she can never use the phone around her.
I mean, are you?
Yeah, do not.
I'm assuming you're like very cool with your sister and your father. That's not a big deal, but
yeah, they know not to open it.
Holy shit! Could you imagine Feidelberg if I sent a video of you jerking off on your own to your father?
So
I don't know who he'd kill. He'd kill one of us, though. Maybe both.
Oh, he'd kill us and then himself. He'd be like,
wait, Joey, what was your first reaction when you found out that was online? Because I've often thought about it, where it's like I'm not famous, but if someone take a picture of me on the internet, someone would.
I was nervous because when it used to come up like in Google. If you Googled my name, it would come up within the first like 3 things. So that's why I had to get the lawyer to take it off Google. But it's like it's on Pornhub and people can share it on all the porn sites. I don't care about that, but I don't want like people Googling my name for like business reasons. Or my nieces and nephews, when I first started getting notoriety, they were excited, like, oh my God, Joey's on Google. He's famous. And they would Google my name. And the last thing my fucking 10-year-old niece used to see is that. So I had to get it off the Google.
Did part of you think like, oh, this could be big? Because I've played out every scenario in my head. And that would be good PR to just be like, I'm the victim of a sex crime now.
I could use it as my crutch.
Yeah.
How is Jersey Shore going, Snook?
I don't know. I quit.
You're done with that, huh? You were just like, I'm over this life?
Yeah, I mean, I was so excited for it to come back, and we had such a good time, getting together. But honestly, it's just like so hard because I hate leaving the kids in general. But if I'm gonna like leave my kids to film a show, I want it to be fun, and I want us to, have drinks, go out, just have a good positive time. And I just feel like it's all drama, and like I'm too old for this shit. Like I don't want to fight. I just want to enjoy my time with my friends, enjoy my time, not being a mom, and like just being me for a couple hours. So it just got to the point where I was like, I'm not doing this high school shit anymore. Like I love reality, but I don't like drama reality. I like fun reality where I go to the club, fall down, and then go home.
How old are you now, Snow?
How old am I?
Yeah. Can I ask that? 32. That's 32. That's good. Like I'm done with drama age. That's a nice time there.
Yeah, I just don't care anymore. I don't have the time.
But don't you miss it a little bit? Like me and Kevin talk about this all the time. We're like, I'm just hitting my like I don't care phase, and I fucking miss it. I miss getting irrationally angry about things I'm gonna get irrationally angry about not getting irrationally angry. It's fucking bullshit, and I miss it.
Well, but
how old are you guys?
I'm 31.
Oh, young youngster.
Joey's like 45.
41.
How old are you?
41.
You're 41? You look great for your age, bro.
41 still pooping the bed, baby.
Shit in the bed.
Shitting on dicks.
Oh God, that's funny shit.
Yeah.
Is this what the people can expect when they listen to your podcast?
Yep.
Yeah, this is what goes down, huh? It's just you talking about crazy shit and Snooki going, you're gross, Joey.
Yeah.
And we make fun of celebrities, and we do we give bad advice to people, and
yes, we do that too.
Yep.
Speaking of celebrities, and we kind of talked about pop stars a little earlier. A debate we had. Actually, it wasn't a debate because Kevin and I aligned. Are you NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
I'm NSYNC.
Now, wait, we're talking about music and not who you want to have run a train on you, Joe.
Both.
And you said NSYNC?
NSYNC, yeah.
Snook?
I've always been NSYNC, but lately, as an older woman, I just love Backstreet Boys more.
Yeah, I'm the same way as you. Snook, you and I are fucking seeing eye to eye today.
Like growing up, I was NSYNC all the way, and then now I'm like Backstreet Boys. I think it's because they're on tour, and I always want to go see them because it makes me feel like I'm 12 again. So yeah, Backstreet Boys.
I was Backstreet Boys on TRL. I'm Backstreet Boys now. I'm Backstreet Boys for life. BSB is one of the greatest.
We should all go to a concert together.
How much fun would that fucking be? Don't say that. You don't mean it. I'll do it.
I'm there because I went twice and I blacked out twice.
You called on stage with them. Remember? You went on stage with them.
Yeah, and I peed my pants. I'm not kidding.
You shit the bed and you pee your pants.
I crossed my legs because I started peeing. Nick and Brian touched my arm.
So you weren't like holding it. You weren't drunk. They just touched you and you peed.
Yeah, I crossed my legs and everyone could tell and they were laughing and I didn't care.
Were you drunk?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a stupid question.
It was in Vegas. It was like a bachelor party.
Did you pee because you were like shit faced, or like if you were sober, would you have peed?
Yeah. No, I peed because I was so excited. I was like,
like a puppy dog.
I was just gonna say, he's like we had that with our puppy for a long time. Every time we came home, he peed on the floor. I was like, come on, you gotta stop.
If I was a dog, that's what I would do.
All right. Well, Jersey Shore.
Before we let you go, I did find the song. It's Jessica Simpson. I Want to Love You Forever. That one.
It's like a
masterpiece.
Yep.
10,000 lifetimes forever.
Yeah.
You sound just like her.
I think so.
Yes. I love her.
All right, so I'd love to get you guys in for Friday Night Pints one night in a couple weeks if you guys are down, and we can maybe tell more stories about peeing and pooping. How's that sound?
Yes.
I got a bunch. You didn't even scratch the surface with me. We got time to talk about peeing and pooping stuff.
God. So the podcast is called Is Happening with Snooki and Joey. You can find it on iTunes and everywhere else. And Family Vacation is on MTV with Jersey Shore. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate it as always.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy your
Thank you guys. Love you guys.
See you.